Chosen one, they will wonder how you became so rich. Only few will see life has taken you through storms that others would have collapsed under, and yet here you are still standing, still breathing, still pushing, still believing what looked like the end was actually the seed of your beginning. What they thought would break you was actually what shaped you. And now in this season, the unseen hand of destiny is moving in your life so powerfully that those who once mocked you, doubted you, or turned their back on you will be left in awe. They will not understand how wealth, abundance, and glory suddenly began to surround you, because what is about to happen for you is not explainable in natural terms. It is divine. This is why I urge you, chosen one, to stay with me until the very end of this message. Because hidden inside these words is an energy, a spark of flame, that is calling you into alignment with your destiny. As you watch, I invite you to participate in this flow. Write your warmest wishes in the comments. Let them rise into the universe like seeds planted in fertile soil. And if you feel this message speaking to your spirit, type number 99 and 777 to seal this energy around your life. Subscribe for because this journey is not just about watching. It is about walking together, rising together, and witnessing miracles unfold. This is your moment to energize the universe with your faith. Now let us go deeper into the mystery of why only a few will see the truth of your wealth, and why many will only be left to wonder. Chosen one, the richness that is coming into your life is not just about money, though it will manifest in finances. It is about the richness of wisdom, the richness of time, the richness of alignment with the flow of destiny. Wealth in your life will look like opportunities opening where once there were closed doors. Wealth will look like people of influence suddenly drawn toward you. Wealth will look like an unstoppable energy around you that attracts abundance naturally. And the reason many will wonder and not understand is because they cannot see the preparation you have endured in the silence they were not there for. The nights you cried, the hours you fought battles alone, the sacrifices you made when no one noticed. They cannot trace the path of your pain, so they will never comprehend the weight of your reward. You see, chosen one, wealth is never random. It is not an accident. It is not luck. It is the visible reflection of the invisible seeds you planted long before anyone clapped for you. It is the harvest of the hidden prayers you whispered when nobody else believed. It is the result of every moment you chose discipline over distraction, sacrifice over comfort, faith over fear. That is why your wealth will appear suddenly to others, as if it came overnight, but in truth, it is the manifestation of everything you endured, everything you survived, everything you carried when no one else could see the burden on your back. And there is a mystery here. Only a few will see it clearly. Only those with eyes to perceive and hearts to understand will recognize that your wealth is not ordinary. It is not stolen, not manipulated, not a trick. It is destiny. It is divine orchestration. It is a gift that cannot be explained by logic, but only by alignment. Most will simply look at you and whisper, how? How did they get there? How did they rise so high? They will search for shortcuts, excuses, rumors, anything but the truth, because the truth is too heavy for them to carry. The truth is that your journey, your suffering, your scars were the price of this abundance. And only those who have walked a similar path will be able to recognize it for what it really is. As you rise, many will think it was easy. They will assume someone handed it to you. They will create stories to explain it away. But you must understand, chosen one, that their confusion is confirmation. Their inability to understand is proof that what is happening in your life is divine. If it could be explained, if it could be traced back to human connections or worldly systems, then it would not be destiny. But because it is unexplained, it carries the mark of heaven. This is why, when the wealth begins to flow into your life, you must stay grounded. You must remember that you are not rising only for yourself, but as a testimony. Your wealth will be a mirror to those still trapped in doubt, a reminder that faith pays, that perseverance bears fruit, that divine timing is real. It will inspire some, it will confuse many, and it will anger a few, but none of it can stop the rise that is destined for you. And so, chosen one, prepare yourself, because soon they will look at you and marvel. They will whisper behind closed doors. How did they do it? They will study your steps, trying to find the formula. But what they will never see is that your wealth is not just numbers in a bank account. It is spiritual alignment, manifested into material reality. It is the invisible turned visible. It is destiny clothed in gold, silver, and abundance. Chosen one, understand this truth. When wealth begins to touch your life, it will not simply be coins, paper, or numbers on a screen. It will be transformation in every sense of the word. Richness will seep into the way you carry yourself, into the peace that shines from your face, into the opportunities that seem to magnetize toward you. People will not only wonder about your money, they will wonder about your energy, your presence, your very essence. Because abundance has a way of clothing you in light that cannot be hidden. There will be whispers. Chosen one, whispers of jealousy, whispers of curiosity, whispers of disbelief. They will gather and ask one another, did you hear? Did you see? How did they do it? Where did this come from? They will attempt to tie your success to something external, to someone you know, to a coincidence, to a stroke of luck. But here is what they will miss. Your wealth is not luck, it is law. It is not accident, it is alignment. The laws of heaven, the principles of perseverance, the unshakable faith you carried, these are what unlocked your riches. And only a few will perceive this truth. Only those with sharpened spiritual eyes will realize that your abundance is an unfolding prophecy. For years life seemed to strip you of everything. Relationships, security, comfort, sometimes even hope. And yet what was really happening was that your old self was being broken down so that a new vessel could be built. A vessel strong enough to hold divine wealth without it destroying you. Because true riches are heavy. They demand responsibility, maturity, and humility. Without these, wealth becomes poison, but with them, wealth becomes medicine, not only for you, but for those around you. Chosen one, you are entering a moment where your very life will become a mystery. To those who observe it, they will see the glow on your face and call it happiness. They will see the opportunities rushing toward you and call it coincidence. They will see your rising influence and call it luck. They will see the blessings in your hand and call it privilege. But what they will not see, what they cannot see, is the nights you wrestled in silence, the times you sowed seeds with tears in your eyes, the discipline you chose when distractions surrounded you. They cannot see because they were not with you in the wilderness. They only see the promised land. This is why chosen one, wealth will separate you. It will elevate you, but it will also isolate you. Because only those who have the heart to truly see will understand. The majority will only marvel from afar. And you must learn to be at peace with that. You must accept that part of your rise is that not everyone can come with you. Not everyone can sit at the table that is being prepared for you. Some will only watch from the distance, trying to decode what they were never meant to understand. There's also this mystery. Wealth is not only about possession, but about perception. When you become rich, Chosen one, even the way people look at you changes. Strangers will treat you with more respect. Old acquaintances will return pretending to care. Even family may begin to shift, suddenly recognizing a value in you that was always there, but invisible to them before. Wealth does not change your worth. It only exposes how blind others were to it. And that is why many will wonder, because they never saw you as you truly were. Your rise will be a mirror showing them their blindness. And yet only a few will truly rejoice. Only a few will say, "I saw this coming. I knew it was only a matter of time." Only a few will celebrate your win, as if it were their own. These few are the ones you must protect, the ones you must keep close, for they are aligned with your destiny. The rest will remain confused, suspicious or envious, but that is their burden to carry, not yours. So as your wealth increases, chosen one, do not shrink yourself. Do not feel guilty for being blessed. Do not apologize for walking into abundance. Remember, you paid a price no one else could see. You endured nights that would have broken others. You walked through storms that would have drowned many. You kept faith alive when it would have been easier to surrender. Your wealth is not a gift without cost. It is a reward earned in silence, in shadows, in struggle. And that is why the majority will never understand. In fact, chosen one, the confusion of others is part of your protection. The mystery surrounding your rise keeps you hidden from those who would misuse your vulnerability. Their disbelief becomes your shield. Their doubt becomes your disguise. Because only those meant to truly walk with you will perceive the truth. The rest will only see the surface money, success, influence, and remain blind to the deeper glory that surrounds you. Prepare yourself, chosen one, because soon your very existence will raise questions. They will wonder how your life shifted so dramatically. They will wonder how you found the key they could never touch. They will wonder how your hands began to hold what they only dream about. But let them wonder, let them ask. Because their questions are proof that you are no longer living in the ordinary. You are living in the extraordinary. And that is the essence of being chosen. Chosen one, the wealth that is coming into your life is not ordinary. It will not fit neatly into the world's categories of success. This is why many will struggle to define it. And even more will struggle to accept it. They will see you walking in rooms you never entered before, signing deals you never chased, holding blessings you never begged for, and they will be left in shock. Their mouths will open, but no words will come out, because they cannot comprehend what they are witnessing. To them, you were never meant to rise this way. To them, you were ordinary, just like them, and yet, chosen one, you were marked for something greater all along. Your rise to wealth will break patterns. Where others needed shortcuts, manipulation, or compromise, you will stand as proof that destiny requires none of those things. They will study your life, trying to find a loophole, a secret, a trick. But no matter how deeply they search, they will find nothing, because your abundance is not from man. It is from heaven. It is written in places they cannot access, sealed in a script they cannot read. Understand this, chosen one. Your wealth will not only raise eyebrows, it will raise resistance. There are those who will envy you so deeply that their smiles will hide sharpened daggers. They will plot, whisper, and scheme, convinced that if they could only tear you down, they might rise themselves. But what they do not realize is that your wealth is not material alone. It is spiritual authority manifesting in physical form. They may steal money, but they cannot steal destiny. They may attack your image, but they cannot erase your anointing. They may whisper lies, but they cannot silence the truth of your rise. And so when they wonder, let them. Their wonder is their weakness, for while they are busy asking how, you will be busy living the reality. They will waste energy dissecting your life, while you will be investing energy into building more. You will not have to defend yourself. You will not have to explain. Your wealth will speak for itself, louder than any word you could ever say. There will also come a shift. Chosen one, as your wealth grows, the people around you will begin to reveal who they truly are. Those who secretly hope for your failure will expose themselves through subtle comments, sarcastic smiles, or silent distance. Others who truly love you will rejoice with a pure heart, their joy genuine and untainted by envy. And it is here that you will see the truth of the phrase, only a few will see, only a few will understand. Only a few will celebrate without hidden motives. This is why wealth is not just an increase in numbers, but a divine filter it reveals. It separates, it uncovers. Do not be surprised, chosen one, when people who once ignored you now try to attach themselves to you. They will come with flattery, promises, and sudden affection. They will claim they always believed in you, though their actions in the past prove otherwise. Wealth exposes their hunger, and you will have to discern carefully who is genuine and who is simply reaching for what you carry. But do not fear, for the same force that is bringing you into riches is also bringing you into wisdom. You will see through masks, you will sense hidden motives, and you will know whom to embrace and whom to release. But here lies a greater mystery. Your wealth is not only for you. You are not rising to abundance simply to enjoy luxury. Though it will come, you are not stepping into riches merely to silence your enemies. Though it will happen, you are being trusted with wealth because you are a vessel, chosen to demonstrate what happens when perseverance meets prophecy. Your life will become a living message to the broken, the struggling, the overlooked. You will stand as proof that no matter how deep the pit, the chosen rise, no matter how long the waiting. The appointed time comes, and when it comes, it arrives with a weight of glory too heavy to deny. They will wonder, but in truth, their wondering is the doorway to their awakening. Some will look at your wealth and scoff, but others will look at it and be inspired. They will realize that if you could rise from ashes, maybe they can too. If you could turn your scars into strength, maybe their pain has purpose as well. Your riches will preach louder than your words. Chosen one, your abundance will carry a sermon the world cannot ignore. And yet remember this, only a few will see the full truth. Only a few will understand that your riches are not just wealth, but testimony. The rest will stop at the surface, blinded by their own assumptions. That is why your journey is not about convincing the many, but about being faithful to the calling. Let the doubters doubt, let the jealous envy. Let the blind remain blind, for those who are meant to see will see, and those who are meant to receive from your overflow will find themselves drawn to you by forces greater than either of you can comprehend. Chosen one, prepare yourself for this paradox. The richer you become, the more misunderstood you will be. But in that misunderstanding lies your protection. If all could see clearly, they would try to take from you what was never theirs. But because only a few will see, you remain hidden in plain sight, celebrated yet untouchable, visible yet invincible. Your wealth will set you apart, not only in status but in spirit. It will be the marker that destiny has fulfilled its promise, and those who wonder will continue to wonder, while you walk boldly into the life you were always meant to live. Chosen one, your rise into wealth is not just about what you will have. It is about who you will become. You are not the same person who once struggled. Doubted and feared, every season of lack shaped you. Every test refined you. Every setback carved wisdom into your soul. That is why when abundance finally comes, it will not spoil you, it will reveal you. You were not meant to chase riches. You were meant to embody them. Wealth will not change your essence. It will magnify it if you were generous in little. You will overflow in plenty. If you were faithful in silence, you will shine in visibility. If you were strong in storms, you will be unshakable in success. And this is the mystery, chosen one. The very same people who pitied you will be astonished at you. They will whisper to one another, "How did this happen? Where did this sudden glory come from?" But they will not find the answer, because the answer lies in places they never care to look. It lies in the hidden nights of prayer. It lies in the mornings you rose while others slept. It lies in the pain you endured without bitterness, the faith you carried without proof, the fire you walked through without burning. This is why only a few will see, because only a few were paying attention when the foundations were laid. You see, wealth is more than a possession. It is an unveiling. It uncovers who was real and who was false. It reveals who truly believed in you and who only tolerated you. As your riches expand, you will notice shifts. Some will distance themselves out of envy, unable to handle your glow. Others will draw closer, but not out of love, only out of hunger for what you carry. And then there will be the precious few who celebrate you with pure hearts, who understood your journey before the results appeared. These few are rare, chosen one, and they are worth more than gold itself. But you must not let the reactions of others shake you. Their confusion is not your burden to solve. Their envy is not your wound to heal. Their disbelief is not your responsibility. You were never called to convince the world. You were called to rise in it. Your wealth is not an answer to their doubts. It is a confirmation of your destiny. Let them talk, let them guess. Let them wonder. While they are busy with their questions, you will be busy living in answers. And yes, there will be those who will look at you with suspicion. They will try to find flaws in your story, cracks in your rise, shadows in your light. But let them search, chosen one. The truth is too powerful to be hidden, and the glow upon you too radiant to be dimmed. Every lie will collapse under the weight of evidence. Every rumor will crumble against the solidity of your reality. What was once doubted will become undeniable. What was once mocked will become celebrated, and what was once hidden will be revealed in glory. So do not shrink back, do not play small. To comfort those who cannot comprehend your rise, do not dim your light, for eyes that cannot adjust to brightness. You were born to shine, and your season of shining is here. Your wealth is not arrogance. It is testimony, it is not access. It is evidence, it is not coincidence. It is calling, let the world watch. Let them wonder, let them whisper. Because the truth is this: they were never meant to understand. They were only meant to witness. And in the end, chosen one, it will be undeniable. They will see you sitting in places they thought were reserved for others. They will hear your name in conversations they never imagined you'd be part of. They will watch you hold blessings they once thought impossible for someone like you. And their only response will be silence mixed with awe. They will wonder, they will question, but deep down they will know you are chosen. This is why only a few will see. Only a few will truly understand the hand of destiny upon you. But it does not matter how many understand, because the evidence will be too great to ignore. Your rise will not require explanation. It will demand recognition. And as they marvel, as they wonder, As they question, you will walk boldly in the life you were always meant to live, rich not just in possessions, but in purpose and peace, in power and in destiny fulfilled.